Welcome to Sometime 3. Today we're working with page 33. And today's lesson is called Fractions 30. And we're going to talk about terms, names we call things. Now the first name we want to look at is factors. The factors of 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. Why? Because you can divide 12 by these whole numbers without leaving a remainder. The factors of 20 are 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, and 20. Why? Well, again, you can divide 20 by these whole numbers without leaving a remainder. Now, if we want to find the common factors of 12 and 20, we compare the two lists of factors, and we find that both 12 and 20 can be divided by 1, 2, and 4. So 1, 2, and 4 are the common factors of 12 and 20, because you can divide both these numbers by these whole numbers without leaving a remainder. Now let's talk about greatest common factors. The greatest common factor of 12 and 20 is 4, simply because it's the biggest common factor. That's not hard to understand, is it? Now let's talk about equivalent fractions. Equivalent fractions are two or more fractions that name the same amount in different ways. For example, 1/2, that's 1 over 2, is the same as 2 over 4, is the same as 3 over 6, is the same as 4 over 8, and 5 over 10, and 6 over 12. All these fractions name the same amount, but in different ways. To make an equal fraction, you must multiply both the numerator and the denominator by the same number, like this. 1 over 2, that's 1/2. So let's multiply the numerator, 1, by 2. 2 times 1 is 2. And let's multiply the denominator, that's 2, also by 2. 2 times 2 is 4. So 1 over 2 and 2 over 4 are equivalent fractions. Of course, the same applies when we divide both the numerator and the denominator by the same number. For example, 16 over 20 is the same as 4 over 5. Why? Well, if we divide the numerator, 16, by 4, we get the answer 4. And if we divide the denominator, 20, by 4, we get 5. So 16 over 20 and 4 over 5 are equivalent fractions. We call the numerator and the denominator the terms of a fraction. You can reduce a fraction to its lowest equivalent to get the lowest terms, the simplest form. So 66 over 99 becomes 22 over 33 becomes 2 over 3. And the last term I want to talk about is least common multiple. The multiples of 4 are 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, and so on. The multiples of 5 are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So the least common multiple of 4 and 5 is 20. That's all for today.